guys, how are you all? Um, what did I do today? Oh, I went and did laundry at my daughter's mother-in-law's place. She went off to Nebraska, so I was able to go over there. I had a shit ton of laundry to do. My daughter's been redoing their laundry room, and they haven't got their machines hooked up yet, and it's been a good week. And I changed my sheets, and I had some blankets to wash, and yes, I was there for like 3.5 hours. There was another hot one today, so the animals are inside the house. I've been waiting for my son to come over. My son Austin, my youngest, he's in the Civil Air Patrol. I don't know if you all know what that is. It's an auxiliary of the Air Force. It's a cadet program, and for adults, ages 12 to 18. It teaches leadership, ground search and rescue work. My kids learned to fly the small Cessna planes, which was terrifying when you watch your kid get in a plane and take off and they're flying it. But yeah, he's been in it for quite a while. His twin brother Quentin stopped going when he went off to college. It was just too much for him. But he ended up leaving as a Chief Master Sergeant, which I was so proud of him. I'm proud of both of my boys. And Austin stayed in it. He's a lieutenant and a flight officer, and he runs the radios from Grand Junction to Montrose. The Civil Air Patrol is called out when planes go down, when people are lost. During 9/11, it was the only plane allowed in the sky to take pictures and assess the damage of New York, and I think the other two cities too. My oldest son was in it years ago. He was Certified Ground Search and Rescue, GSAR. It's a program that I think is fabulous for children if they want a military career, or even if they just want to be a part of something. They get to wear BDUs, fatigues, and they also wear Air Force dress blues. And when you see your son or your daughter in dress blues, no matter what branch of the military, it's something as a mother. You're just so proud. Even though they're not considered military, they formed, I think, during World War II. Don't quote me on that. The farmers got together and would going up in the sky in their small planes to check for enemies. And they were doing it on their own time, their own money. And the Air Force got wind of it and decided to start a program, basically. I forget what it's called. And it's been there since. And then they started using it as a cadet program. And I almost joined, but then I moved because adults can join after 18. And it's just a fabulous program. It's taught my kids. It gave them so much confidence. And they go through drills and PT, and there's so many tests to take, and they move up quickly, into different, what do you call it? I've lost the word now. Like lieutenant, and those things. You move up, and it's just they go away to the military bases for encampments, and they're woken up, at 5 a.m. They have to get up, and they have to go on runs, and they're treated just like boot camp. And some of the kids come back and they had no idea that's what it was going to be like. But they learned so much from it. And a lot of the kids that have been in it have gone on to have military careers. My kids were supposed to. Most of my kids were, and I had 7 kids. My oldest son blew both his knees out playing football. So that ruined his military career. My daughter here, Dale, she wanted to go into the National Guard, but she had scoliosis. Slight scoliosis, so she couldn't. And then my twin boys, Quentin and Austin. Well, Austin went to watch his nephews, and they were told not to go outside, but they went outside and played street football, and he was going for the ball, and his nephew hit him, and he didn't only dislocate his knee, he broke his kneecap in 3 pieces. And surgery later, a giant scar that he won't have fixed because that surgery just threw him over the edge. He doesn't ever want to have surgery again. So that ruined his military career. And then when his twin brother went to the Army to enlist, he was 15 pounds underweight. And I think he's more like 30 pounds underweight now. And it's been 6 years, 5.5 years, something like that. That boy's so skinny. They're 6'4", both of them. So he's skinny to begin with. But it just broke my heart. I've always wanted to be a military mom. So I guess being in the Civil Air Patrol, this is the closest I'll get. I was a military brat. My dad was in the Navy for 3 years, and then his father swore him into the Coast Guard. So we moved around a lot when I was little. And I wanted to go in the military, and then I had a child at 16, and my mother told me that plan was not going to happen. So, yeah, that's a whole nother story there. But I'm proud of my kids. So he was supposed to come over. I got way off track here. Austin was supposed to come over tonight I guess he's doing something for Memorial Day. So I was supposed to sew something on, I guess it's Dress Blues. And he's not coming now. And I have been waiting and waiting because I haven't seen them since their birthday. And I'm right here in town. But boys will be boys, right? I did see him today. I saw him pull his work truck over. He works for Flag & Company, and he has his own crew, and he drives one of those big trucks with the big cushion on the back. God, I forget what they're called. Impact trucks. And I saw him get out, and he got out of his truck, looked down the street. I was next car there, the only one, a white car with a lime green kayak on it, and I'm beeping and beeping, and he ignored me. He made me cry. I mean, And I guess he didn't see me or hear me, and he'll probably say, you know how many cars I hear beep? And I'm like, okay, whatever, we'll let that slide. But he's coming over in the morning. I told him 8 o'clock because I want to get ready, and I have to go grocery shopping because next week up on the Grand Mesa, it is going to be in the 20s at night and in the 30s at night, and some days only in the 50s. So I'm going to pick up stuff for chili, stuff for soup, and some just warm winter food. So I want to get that done, and hopefully by noontime we can get on the road. It's only an hour away, but I like to get up there and get set up because I've never been into this campground. I don't actually know who's there. So that's about all I have going on today. Hopefully he does have his Dress Blues here tomorrow, and hopefully I can get some pictures of him in them, whether he likes it or not, because that's what mothers like to do, right? We like to take pictures of our children, especially in uniform. So I'll leave you with that. And it's a hot one here today, right now. My trailer's pretty warm. I hope you guys all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.